Chapter 4. The Internet Web Browser. Objective. Network in terms of Internet. Basic requirement for an Internet connection. Internet terminologies. Search engine. Internet. Using a web browser. Introduction. When a number of things are connected together, it results in the formation of a network, for example, network of roads, cable TV network, network of ATMs, etc. Similarly, when a number of computers are connected together through cable or wireless, it results in the formation of computer network with sharing of data and resources over the network. Data travels from one computer to another in the form of electrical signals. Let us understand this concept with the example of network of roads. Look at the following figure. This figure shows the network of roads which provides a connection between the houses and buildings. It allows you to travel from one place to another through the roads. In the same way, in the network of computers, which provides a connection between different computers and other hardware components, it allows data to travel from one computer to another over the cables. Internet. Internet is an interconnected network of networks. When all the small computer networks are joined together to make a big network, it is called an internet. It is the topmost requirement for working in this high-tech world. It has become a necessity of our lives. It helps the people in all possible ways. Internet is a big source of providing information regarding any topic or subject. It allows people to communicate and interact with each other without any distance barriers. People from different streams and fields are taking advantage from this useful technology. History of Internet. In 1969, the U.S. Department of Defense (DoD) started a project named ARPA, Advanced Research Project Agency. Later in the same year, this network was introduced as the first packet switching network in the world. It was the first successful network and a prelude to the Internet, which was brought online by Charlie Klein in October 1969. This type of network was used by the military to exchange confidential information. After that, various universities became a part of this network. In 1983, the military separated its network from ARPANET and created its own network called MEALNet, Military Network. In 1990s, the World Wide Web application was brought into existence. In 1991, Tim Berners-Lee came with the concept of World Wide Web, which resulted in the popularity of Internet. The networks were earlier used by scientists, engineers, and big companies for research purposes. With the passage of time, small organizations and general public were able to take the advantage of this Internet. Every day, hundreds of thousands of computers are getting connected to the Internet and taking advantages of the services provided by it. In India, a government-owned company named VSNL, Videsh Sanchar Nigam Limited, started Internet services on August 1995. Note: in 2008, the Tata Group acquired VSNL and renamed it Tata Communication. Tech tip: Wide Area Network (WAN) is also considered as Internet. WAN is the interconnection of computers that covers the whole universe. Basic requirement for an Internet connection. To get connected to the Internet, you must know the basic requirements for it. You need computer system. A computer system is required for the connection to the network, which must have 4 GB RAM and 500 GB hard disk space for working on the Internet. It is a set of integrated devices like input, output, which processes and stores data. Modem. A modem, modulator, demodulator is a hardware device which converts the digital signals sent from the computer to analog signals that are to be transferred over the telephone lines and vice versa. Internet Service Provider (ISP). An ISP is an organization which provides the Internet connection to the user and charges fees for it. How much money is charged depends upon the Internet usage and the type of Internet connection. ISP provides an Internet account along with the username and password. Users can log in to the account by entering the correct username and password. Examples: MTNL, BSNL, Connect, VSNL, Airtel, Vodafone, etc. Web browser. A web browser is a software which is used to access the information that is displayed on the web pages or websites. Examples: Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Netscape, Navigator, Mozilla Firefox, etc. Internet terminology. There are some terms which are commonly used when you are using the Internet. Let us learn about these terms. WW, World Wide Web. WW is a digital space or a big repository of information and resources in the form of a big database. It is a way to acquire the information that is stored in a big database. It is also known as Web or W3. This database can store texts, pictures, audios, videos, graphics, animations, and much more. Factoid: WW was developed by Tim Berners-Lee. Website. A website is a pile of web pages, just like a book having various pages in it. All the data and information stored on the Internet can be availed through the websites. To get the information, you can open a website and access the information stored on its web pages. Web page. A web page is just like a page of a book which stores lots of information in it. This information may be in the form of texts, audios, videos, pictures, graphics, tables, or hyperlinks, etc. A web page is a web document which is a part of the website. A website may contain several web pages which are linked to each other through hyperlinks. Home page. When you open a website in a web browser, the first page of the website that is opened in front of you is called the home page. It is like a doorway from where you can access all the web pages of a particular website. URL. Uniform Resource Locator. URL is the address of a website. To open a website, you must know its URL, which is to be entered into the address bar of a web browser. IP address. When a computer is connected to an Internet, it is assigned a unique address called IP address or Internet Protocol address. It is a unique numeric value which helps to locate a particular machine from the massive network of networks. An IP address is in the form of XXXXXXXXXXX, where the value of XXX ranges from 0 to 255. For example, 124.100.8064. Factoid. Windsurf is the father of Internet and is one of the creators of IP address. Net surfing. Net surfing means to search something on the World Wide Web (www) by going from one link to another. A link is a hyperlink which is used to connect to another page. This hyperlink can be a text, button, or an image. When you click on this link, it will move you to the linked page. In this way, you can search the information on Internet by jumping to the linked pages without a planned procedure. Factoid. Google is an American international company which provides various Internet-related services and products. Search engines. Search engines are the software programs which are used to search for information on the World Wide Web. You need to open a particular search engine on a web browser, type the keyword related to the search and press Enter key from the keyboard. It will display the list of web page links related to the search. The commonly used search engines are Google, Bing, Ask, Yahoo, etc. Searching information on the Internet. Open a web browser, say Microsoft Edge. Type www.google.com in the address bar of a web browser. A Google homepage will open. Now, type the keyword related to the search and then press the Enter key from the keyboard. It will display the result in the form of web page links. You may click on any link to view the whole web page. How to open a website? Open a web browser. Type the URL of a website in the address bar of the web browser. For example, www.sysay.org. Press Enter key from the keyboard. It will open the home page of a website in the web browser. Using a web browser. A web browser is a software application which is used to view the web pages or websites on the Internet. To access the Internet resources and services, you must have a web browser on your system. To access a particular website, you need to type its URL, Uniform Resource Locator, in the address bar of the web browser. You can navigate between different options provided in the web browser. The most commonly used web browsers are Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, and Netscape Navigator. Microsoft Edge is the default web browser in Windows 10/Windows 11. Working with a web browser. To open a web browser, you need to double-click on its icon located on the desktop. A home page of the web browser opens. Options, Images, Explanation. Back. When you click on this button, it will move you to the previously visited page. Forward. When you click on this button, it will move you to the page you were before pressing the back button. Refresh. When you click on this button, it reloads the most recent version of the current page. New tab. When you click on this button, it will open a new tab in which you can open another web page. Address bar. When you click in the address bar, a cursor appears and you can type the address of a website. Add to favorites. Using this button, you can add the websites in the favorite list so that you can revisit them whenever you want. Add notes. Using this option, you can add notes on a web page using a pen or highlighter and a color. Share this page. Using this button, you can share the web page with others. Settings. When you click on this button, a list of setting options appears, which helps you to perform various functions like get the history of the web pages visited, print a web page, increase or decrease the size of the web page contents, etc. A quick review. Computer network is a network in which various computers are linked together through cables and data is transferred back and forth over the cables. When all the small computer networks are joined together to make a big network, it is called an internet. In India, a government-owned company named BSNL, Vidish Sanchar Nigam Limited, started Internet services on August 1995. An ISP is an organization which provides the Internet connection to the user and charge fees for it. www is a digital space or a big repository of information and resources in the form of a big database. A web page is just like a page of a book which stores lots of information in it. Search engines are the software programs which are used to search for information on the World Wide Web. When a computer is connected to an internet, it is assigned a unique address called IP address or Internet Protocol address. A web browser is a software application which is used to view the web pages or websites on the internet.